Team Nepal have qualified for the ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cup, which will be held in Sri Lanka next year. In the match played today, the age group squad secured a thrilling 7-run win against the United Arab Emirates. Good evening, I am Prarambha Dahal. Let's begin with the main stories. Nepal qualified for the ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cup, secure a thrilling 7-run win over the UAE. Senior squad suffer a 68-run defeat against the same opponents in World Cricket League 2. Provinces failed to perform efficiently even after the beginning of their second term. Laws remain to be formulated, public service delivery and development works failed to gain momentum. Products imitating international brands found across the country. Consumers being deceived as products appear exactly similar in appearance. Government's market monitoring remains poor. And Beijing urges the United States to provide a fair playing ground for Chinese companies operating there after US lawmakers vote to give President Biden the power to ban Chinese-owned TikTok. Nepal Under-19 cricket team have secured a thrilling 7-run win over the United Arab Emirates in the ICC Under-19 World Cup Asia qualifiers and have qualified for the next year's Under-19 World Cup in Sri Lanka. Dipesh Kharel picked a hat-trick in Nepal's victory. In the match played at the Eden Garden Oval, the United Arab Emirates won the toss and put Nepal to bat, where the visitors were bowled out for 191 runs in 48.5 overs. Nepal had a poor start to their innings and were reduced to 19 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. However, skipper Dev Khanal and Uttam Thapamagar provided some stability to Nepal innings as they added 84 runs for the 4th wicket. Uttam scored 36 while Dev added 51. Milan Bohra scored 10, Dipesh Kharel added 15 and Hemanta Dhami made 13. Darshav Parsar picked 3 wickets for the UAE while Harith and Ayan Afzal shared 2 wickets each. In reply, the UAE fell short by just 7 runs, which meant Nepal won the match and secured their spot at next year's ICC Under-19 World Cup in Sri Lanka. It is the first time since 2016 that Nepal will be competing at the ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cup. Now, all provinces have received their names after 6 years of implementation of federalism, as Province Assembly of Province 1 endorsed its name Koshi on Wednesday. Now, political parties took a long period of time debating on the name but have not prioritized the efficiency of the provincial governments. Intervention of the federal government, absence of necessary laws and political equations, among other reasons, have added challenges for the provinces to signify their existence. Despite Province 1 receiving its name in the second term of the Province Assembly, it was not unanimous. While the 6 other provinces were named in their previous term, consensus was elusive. With the political parties failing to reach a common ground on the name of the provinces, they remain in the continuous musical chair for power. Governments changed in all provinces excluding Madhes and Sudur Paschim last time. Impact of the political complications of the centre was witnessed in all provinces. The change in political equation within 2 months of the formation of the federal government has begun appearing in provinces this time as well. A new government has already been formed in Sudur Paschim as the previous chief minister failed to garner the vote of confidence. Political parties have also made preparations to make changes in federal and provincial governments after the conclusion of the presidential election. Meanwhile, laws related to common rights of the 3 tiers of the government, including civil service and police, have yet to be formed. These complications have also created an impact on development works. The provincial structure was formed to decentralize power and rights and to ease service delivery. However, the public are yet to witness the efficient performance of the 3 tiers of the government. In our Public Voice segment, we've asked what should be done to ensure the efficiency of province governments. Let us now take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice brought to you by NIC Asia Bank Limited. Bank pani, साथी pani, राम्रो pani, हाम्रो pani.
सम्पूर्ण अधिकार दिने हिसाबले दियो भने बल्ल प्रदेश सरकार चाहिँ प्रभावकारिता देखाउन सक्छ।
यसमा चाहिँ केन्द्रको प्रभाव हुनु हुँदैन। यसलाई प्रदेश सरकारलाई स्वतन्त्र रूपमा काम गर्ने वातावरण चाहिँ बन्नुपर्छ।
ऐन कानुन नीति विधि र बजेटका हिसाबले चाहिँ प्रदेशलाई पारदर्शी रूपमा चाहिँ सशक्त बनाएर अगाडि बढ्यो भने
प्रतिनिधिहरू पनि इमानदार हुनुपर्छन्।
प्रदेशमा सम्पूर्ण अधिकार जबसम्म दिँदैन, स्वायत्त हुँदैन प्रदेश, तबसम्म प्रदेश सबल हुन सक्दैन।
आर्थिक अधिकार सहितको कानुनी अधिकार प्रत्यार्जन गर्नुपर्छ।
सम्पूर्ण
प्रदेशलाई अधिकार दिनु पर्यो
नेताहरू गम्भीर हुनु पर्यो
केन्द्र सरकारले हस्तक्षेप गर्न भएन
पावर संघीय सरकारले पनि प्रदेश सरकारलाई नि दिनु पर्यो
प्रदेश सरकार आवश्यक नै छैन
प्रत्येक कानुनबाट सबै कुराहरू चाहिँ बनाएर स्थापित गरेर
प्रदेशमा चाहिँ दक्ष कर्मचारी चाहिँ हुनु पर्यो है
It is now time for our segment Public Polls, where you text us with your opinion.
Public polls.
Before we ask today's question, let us take a look at the result from yesterday's poll. Yesterday we had asked, why has the meeting of the House of Representatives been postponed for a long period of time? 41% were for A, because of presidential election, 28% were for B, lack of clarity regarding opposition, and 31% were for C, no business from the government. And here is our today's question. Why do the contractors fail to complete construction of roads and bridges within the deadline? Your options are A, low tender bid, B, lack of monitoring, and C, work-related obstructions. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. A call center has been brought into operation to address the problems faced by service seekers related to the National Identity Card. The Department of National ID and Civil Registration in Singadarbar has operated the call center to address the issues of service seekers after 4 years of its establishment. The department has urged the service seekers to call at the call center for any grievances and queries related to the National Identity Card. The call center will also inform the service seekers about the status of the National ID Card and provide information regarding required corrections and confirmation notices. According to the department, the call center will be operational during the office hours and can be reached at the phone number 0159704449. Repeat the phone number, it is 0159704449. Up to 4 service seekers can speak with the operators at one time, while more than 250 calls can be handled in a single day. A total of 10,800,000 have been registered for the National ID Card so far. The number of service seekers applying for the National Identity Card has increased as it is mandatory to receive the e-passport. The government has arranged the National ID Card by ensuring security of the digital identification of the service seekers. The annual population growth rate of Nepal is 1.6%. More than 1,500 births are reported on a daily basis. The number of service seekers at the hospital is also on the rise. However, the public have been deprived of access to proper and affordable health services amid the government's indifference in increasing the number of health professionals since 2048 as per the Nepali calendar. The standard of government health institutions in the meantime has been degrading, which has compelled the public to opt for private hospitals that charge exorbitant prices. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, the flow of patients at the outpatient department (OPD) in government hospitals is on the rise. In the fiscal year 2078-79, 3,063,292 patients received treatments at the OPD, meaning around 111,000 patients reached for OPD services on a daily basis. The World Health Organization says there must be 1 doctor for 1,000 patients. However, the government quota for doctors in government hospitals is limited to 1,600. This means 1 doctor has the responsibility of treating more than 18,000 patients in Nepal. 29,805 doctors are registered at the Nepal Medical Council, which is the authorized body for issuing doctor's license, while 18,095 doctors are produced annually. Out of them, 430 study with the scholarship provided by the government and private organizations. According to the Medical Education Commission, 1.5 billion rupees is spent annually for scholarships alone. However, 1/3 of those studying in scholarships leave Nepal seeking opportunities elsewhere. Consumers get confused with products that are similar in appearance. With the same colors, fonts and packagings, many products are copying international brands. With such similarities, consumers unknowingly end up purchasing other products. And despite production, sales and distribution with approval from the government, a few companies have been reaping benefits from the lack of public awareness. Coca-Cola is an international brand. However, products like Club Cola, Coca-Cola, Chat Cola and Cold Cola, among others, that are almost like Coca-Cola are found in large numbers across Nepal. With the exact same font, design, color, shape of bottles and branding, it is difficult for the consumers to notice the differences. Sprite is another popular cold drink. However, Sprite also has clone competitors in Rite and Sport, while Mountain Dew faces a similar complication with Monsoon Dew, and Fanta has its twin-looking products in Fontoos and Funny. In addition to the cold drinks, even the snacks like Kurkure, Kurmure, Lay's have similar-looking clones. These products are not just found across the nation, but also at the airports of the country. As per the Patent Design and Trademark Act 1965, designs and trademarks cannot be copied. International brand Coca-Cola had filed a case a few years ago as well. However, High Court Biratnagar in its verdict had said that there was no similarity between Coca-Cola and Club Cola. While using exact appearing levels is one aspect, some products are found to be of low quality that are harmful to public health. Consumers have been at the receiving end because of these practices, as the government has failed in ensuring sound market monitoring. It is now time for the international news. Beijing has urged the United States of America to provide a fair playing ground for Chinese companies operating there after U.S. lawmakers voted to give President Joe Biden the power to ban Chinese-owned TikTok. Lawmakers on the U.S. House Foreign Affairs Committee had voted 24-16 to approve the measure to grant the administration new powers to ban the ByteDance-owned app, which is used by over 100 million Americans, as well as other apps considered security threat. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning, during a regular briefing, said that China resolutely opposed overstretching of the concept of national security by the United States and the abuse of national power to unreasonably suppress enterprises of other countries. Earlier this week, the White House gave government agencies 30 days to ensure that TikTok is not on any federal devices and systems. More than 30 U.S. states, Canada, and European Union policy institutions have also banned TikTok from being loaded onto state-owned devices. It is now time for the sports news.
Sports news.
A 68-run defeat against the United Arab Emirates has ended Nepal's dream winning run at the ICC World Cricket League 2 series. In the match, which concluded today at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium, the United Arab Emirates were put to bat.
That's a beautiful delivery.
7 runs for the loss of 8 wickets in the 50 overs. Asif Khan top scored for the host with 72 runs. Rohan Mustafa remained unbeaten at 52. Aryan Laka added 28. Skipper Tundan Gapoyel Rizwan made 22, while Britya Arvind added 18 runs. Sandeep Lamichhane, who is alleged of raping a minor, picked 3 wickets for Nepal, while Karan Kesi, Arif Sheikh and Kushal Malla shared a wicket apiece. In reply, Nepal had a poor start and kept losing wickets at regular intervals. Kushal Malla scored 60 runs before being caught by Rohan Mustafa of Mayappan. Lamichhane remained unbeaten at 26 runs as Nepal were bowled out for 139 runs in 31.5 overs. Alongside Malla and Lamichhane, only Asif Sheikh scored in double digits. Mustafa and Mayappan picked 3 wickets each for the UAE, while Junaid Siddiqui had 2 scalps and Savir Ali and Zahur Khan shared a wicket each. Prior to this, Nepal had won 5 their recent matches under the ICC World Cricket League 2 series. Nepal will next play Papua New Guinea tomorrow. A brand new season of the Martyrs Memorial A-Division League begins tomorrow. Khumaltar Youth Club take on Friends Club in the inaugural match of the domestic top flight football tournament. The match, which will be played at the Dashrath Stadium in Tripureshwar, will kick off at 5:30 p.m. tomorrow evening. Newly promoted side Khumaltar are making their maiden A-Division League appearance with the match and will also be aiming to their first glory. Meanwhile, Friends, coached by Urjan Shrestha, had struggled to avoid relegation last season and are planning to finish mid-table this season. Coach of Manang Marsangdi club, Kiran Shrestha, has identified a top 4 finish as the club's target, while Tribhuvan Army have considered themselves as a title contender. Mochindra and Himalayan Sherpa club did not attend the pre-tournament press conference held at the Anfa complex in Saddobato today. Defending champions, Mochindra begin their season with a clash against Jalakhel Youth Club on Sunday. With other new entrants, Khumaltar and Church Boys, the tournament includes 14 teams, while the matches are to be played in the Dashrath Stadium, Chasol and the Anfa complex in Saddobato. The A-Division League is the largest platform for Nepali footballers to display their talent and potential and make way to the national team. Meanwhile, winners of the league will receive 7.5 million rupees in cash prize, while the runners-up will walk away with 5 million rupees. Up next is the weather update. that is all for the moment. Up next is the news in Nepali. Thank you for staying with us. Goodbye for now.